That's right!
Welcome to The Know, I'm Mica Burton.
I'm Miles Luna.
The developers of No Man's Sky have finally figured out what their fans want, and it's cassette tapes. Because what could go better with a game about interstellar space travel than, you know, outdated forms of media?
Yeah, Hello Games has apparently gone super retro, sending members of the No Man's Sky subreddit packages that include cassette tapes, and each has a hidden message. For those of you who are younger than 30, a cassette tape is like a CD, except it goes in a boombox that sometimes eats them.
I like how that's how we're describing those.
We're gonna stick with that.
But these cassette tapes aren't procedurally generated. There are only 16 of them, and hidden within the ambient noise in each tape is a secret message, which means that this is a big alternate reality game that means, well, we have no clue. A new expansion? An apology to everyone who bought No Man's Sky? Well, your guess is as good as ours.
According to a mega thread on the No Man's Sky subreddit, some of the recipients analyzed 2 of the recordings and discovered the same set of characters hidden on both. Ooh. After some more number crunching, those recipients translated the characters to a single word: portal.
Portal 3 confirmed. That word is important because there have been mysterious portals showing up on various planets in the game, and no one knows what they do or how they work or anything about them. Maybe they open up access to new planets, or another player's game, or a better game. Nobody knows. Adding to the mystery, an attached note came with at least one of the packages, and it said, "The giant gateway calls to me, filling my mind with whispered secrets of a far-flung world."
We'll learn more as more people get their packages. So far, only 7 of the 16 cassettes have been located, but at the moment it's an interesting ARG for a player base that definitely deserves some good news.
ARGs, again, short for alternate reality games, have a long history in video games, and they can include everything from fake websites, phone numbers, even objects that are hidden in the real world, or in Overwatch's case, something that lasts for way too long and drives everybody crazy. But they often involve, you know, some sort of puzzle that thousands of people get together to solve.
And lots of times ARGs are used to promote video games and movies. You might remember that in 2004, some gamers received big jars of honey in the mail and a website, ilovebees.com. I remember this shit. That website turned out to be a weird marketing ploy for Halo 2.
Oh.
Other ARGs have been used to promote movies from The Dark Knight to Cloverfield.
But you might be saying, wait, No Man's Sky already released last year. It doesn't need to be promoted now, especially considering that the words No Man's Sky and promotion kind of have, you know, not a good history.
Yeah, it's not the best.
It's not great.
There's no doubt that No Man's Sky could use a shot in the arm. Back when the game released in August of last year, it hit a record peak of more than 212,000 players on Steam. Now it's averaging around 540 players over the last 30 days. That means that each player is getting a ton of procedurally generated planets to themselves.
So why did No Man's Sky fall off so much? Well, it's safe to say that it was one of the most controversial games in recent memory, mainly for overpromising and way under-delivering, at least at first. While the open-world survival game got some praise for its vast universe, it's also been knocked for being, you know, empty and boring and pointless.
Yeah. Hello Games and lead developer Sean Murray got a ton of scorn for promising a bunch of features that didn't make it into the game, at least on launch day. That led to a ton of people abandoning the game, myself included, and a lot of bad press. Some felt like the developer released a toy box with a lot of potential, but forgot to put any toys in it. Whoever came up with that little analogy thing, fucking perfect. Good job, Brian.
But ever since then, Hello Games has been hard at work updating the game, most recently in March with the Pathfinder update, which added graphical updates, planetary vehicles, and the ability to share your base online, and even a super challenging permadeath mode for you hardcore No Man's Skyers out there.
All 2 of you. And last November, a similarly big patch added different game modes, the ability to establish home bases and farm crops. So despite all the initial backlash for the game not living up to its massive hype, it's clear that Hello Games is sticking with No Man's Sky, even as most of its players have since moved on to other games.
No Man's Sky still has a hardcore group of fans who have stuck around despite all the controversy. Even though not a lot of people are playing it on Steam, the main subreddit devoted to the game has more than 126,000 subscribers. And judging by the posts, they all seem super stoked about this ARG. Super. So we'll see what happens, but one thing's for sure, No Man's Sky fans deserve a little excitement. And for their sake, we hope this is a win for them, because good God.
Yeah, this really is just the craziest thing that I think has happened in a while, but best of luck to you, No Man's Sky.
Best of luck.
So, what do you think about the No Man's Sky ARG? Does this make you want to check out the game? Let us know in the comments.
And for all of your No Man's Sky news, including what these magical cassettes reveal, and if it sucks, be sure to like this video, and if you're new around here, subscribe to The Know.
I'm gonna tell you exactly what happens.
Yeah?
Sean Murray went out, saw Guardians of the Galaxy 2, and was like, I've got it!
Cassettes!
Awesome Mix Volume 2!
Too fucking spooky.
Now, did you add that last bit, or was that in the message?
No, that was in the message.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure. Okay. We'll learn more and more. The No Man's Sky could use a shot at the...